found this diary which I wrote on 17 March 2014. The vision I had that morning. I had a lucid dream today at which a woman android being like entered through the main door at about 5:30 a.m. It was still dark outside. However, her voice was not of a common female. It was not like any other woman. Rather, it was mechanic. She couldn't look me up. She couldn't look at me in the eyes. Wonder how it if I wonder if that thing were a hologram. She talked about several subjects, some which I already was aware of, was aware of. However, what was remarkable, what struck me the most was her last sentence, when she told me that not everybody would be able to withstand the level of frequency emitted here that is to come, and that was 2014, that was to come, the level of frequency, or that thing, what they call, I forgot the name here, but they themselves, which were emitted or sent for by the aliens itself during this period of time. The Schumann frequency, something like that. But she wasn't but she wasn't this high vibration of the earth. Can't shed, I really cannot understand. Can't see, or was it they wouldn't resist the high vibration of the earth. They'll not be able to withstand the frequency. Thus, for this reason, many would go berserk or even perish. They go berserk, and the virus has something to do with it. And although I knew it already at this time, it sounded to me something surreal. She explained that she came from a collective of galaxies, or maybe federation. She spoke with a calm voice. It didn't sound something imperative or command, though. She was dark blonde. She had dark blonde hair, had tanned skin. Her eyes looked something mesmerizing, as if entranced. her countenance or her statements, some of which her statements, some of which I forgot, were rather assertive than demanding or forceful. After she was done with me, she said goodbye and made her way out of the main door and to outside the old flat filled with plants. At this moment, I left after her out of curiosity because the corridor was lightened up yet, although the hall where we had a conversation was dark. That could take a thus I could take a better look at her. She was about 165 meters tall. Yeah, she wasn't tall at all. She had long dark blonde hair. Her skin was sun colored. She wore boots and a metallic space suit. And what made me a bit surprised was the fact that her eyes were strange. As she would not gaze at you for long. It looked as if she were entranced or something. Also, that could be a hologram. Also, and this remarkable detail about her was that she could not walk but rather floated. When I asked why she was floating rather than walking, and her eyes were sort of strange, she took a glance at me. Strange, she replied, "It does not matter," as she walked away without being too hurried or slow. Later, my left temple on the head near the forehead started to throb. It throbbed non-stop. That's it. Será que esse ano realmente vai ser difícil? Vai ser como todos os outros anos, como várias coisas a fazer, muito trabalho. Número 4 simboliza trabalho, mas não vai ser muito diferente do que outros anos. E muitos de nós vamos sobreviver este ano. He's supposed to say just about, not about, just about 1% only. If you are unsure, then keep watching. More massive lightning storm, hailstorm, but there's nothing different from before. To me, it's just continuity. It's not even something like repetition, but it's just continuity. Most people here arguing about imaginary virus number. massive swarm of locusts sweeping through Brazil. And it comes from Africa and other countries, and India, etc. India, Pakistan, Russia, Iran, Africans, one potential cause 100 million. This is common to me. I mean, they are doing on purpose. Is the gang from ancient Egypt. Beware of them and be sure that's them. And I'm gonna tell you why it's them. North America all over biker about face masks. A massive asteroid is currently flying by our planet causes stupendous amount of meteorites and comet explosions, but we are here worried about being vaccinated with a drug that doesn't even exist yet at the end of the Mayan calendar. This virus was here sent for from them so that they will kill 2 monsters with a single rock. I mean, they will depopulate and also change frequencies, people frequency, just like that is common frequency, that they are increase the frequency on that, and many people cannot take, they cannot resist. Pin come through right before very eyes, so many. People break relationships not because of government. Why looking for a scapegoat? Because it's bound to be something like this, very common for people who are not compatible to argue. Can be even within a family or couples, be it hetero or homosexual. It's so common for them to argue and not to agree in certain things. So nothing to do with government. As the prophecies in the scripture Bible, neither carving stone from over depicting what's supposed to happen the year to not only 2020, many years. This has been on for eons, even before the year 1000. And the people I know brass this idea because they are more concerned for Hornet or a guy who had to make computers. China has been rolled out massive nuclear missile. Internet satellite going down. And I can't think at this moment how many more of this event will take for humanity to awaken. But we cannot do nothing. We just can watch, hope for the better, or just accept it with a cup of tea. And what can we do? I mean, live day by day. Do not just trust in worship just anything or trust anything. That's how I do. I cannot, there's something that certain things in life which is beyond our control. What you can do is take each day at a time without taking it too seriously, because there's nothing much you can do about it. The Luciferians are here to make problem, and there's nothing we can do. They are from ancient Egypt, Babylonia. They are from the ancient Sumeria civilizations, and they are invisible force. I'm not talking about humans here, unless the humans, some of them are working for them here. Who knows behind the scene? But I'm not talking about human. I'm talking about sinister beings, sinister stuffs. Those are the Luciferians for you. Assigned Egypt. And by right oneself the idea of the false narrative and catastrophe event. There's nothing we can do really. Now our favorite politician, neither your favorite aliens is come to save you. No politician and no alien will ever come to save you, and not your favorite god. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I myself have got no politicians, favorite politicians. I got no favorite gods. I have no favorite saints. I mean, I am totally on my own. I only have myself to count for. Only me to help myself. Nothing, nobody else. It's not the same with catastrophe events. So, to me, it's an oxymoron to just blame human like us, whether they are working or not for aliens like you are doing. All those people who can analyze things, they are working for, even if in an indirect way, they are working for aliens. So they are no better than the judges, the politicians. They are too working for another factions. Only that they have different factions, and then they quarrel between between themselves, quarrel with one another for power. However, the key here is do not trust just anything or anyone. But that's me. I cannot impose it to the masses. I cannot tell people to do. That's not what I'm trying to do or say, because I have no power for it. What I can say is about me. I myself, I do not trust anything, anybody anymore. So no point for you to talk bad about a politician, but then you are worshipping aliens, which is worse. Do not trust things you don't see. There are even idiots telling people, these people are telling that the world will be better, blah blah blah, no money no more, gonna be only based on love, as if they're gonna live to see it. You will not live to see it. If this ever happen in the far distant future, it's not now. It's not now. Things will be running consecutively. You see, it's going to continue. Things life will continue, and the changes will be gradual, will be slowly. It's not from one day to night. That's nonsense. If you are thinking this way, then you do not understand. You do not understand the way of things to come. We will not live to see, not if this body, to see the changes that is coming to earth. We're gonna live, and when I say we're gonna live, we're gonna die. Die means the body. This body will decompose, will die, everybody will die, and then those selected by those demiurge hierarchy or hierarchy, a selected few will be chosen and selected to return to this new earth, but this will be a very, very minuscule, very little, very minuscule, small number of all of us here alive in these versions of body right now, because what they are planning is to destroy the organic body. They are trying, they will create another versions of humans this time around. It will be like Sophia. Everybody knows Sophia, and what another one? We have Sophia. We have I forgot. Never mind. You know the robots, those robots, yeah, gonna be half humans and half robots. Not everybody here on the new earth will be like we are now. Human will not have this body any longer. You're not gonna live to see this new earth that you're talking about. Okay? For that, we'll need to have another type of vibration, another type of body, another type of uh, blueprint, DNA. Okay? But people don't understand that they just take things from the root of the book, from the like this without breaking it down. You need to stop and then analyze, concise, do a concise analyze of the situation to understand what will go on. Blessed to think this God now, your favorite politicians come to save the planet. No, and no, not your favorite aliens group from the Galaxy Federation. No, they aren't coming to save you either. So I'm so sorry. Not about this year. Every year we had the tower, the New York Tower falling in 2012. Was it 2011? 2011? Is it? I'm not sure. We had that very huge catastrophe in Hiroshima. No. Fukushima, Japan in 2011, didn't we? And what about the catastrophe in Asia in 2004, which devastated many areas of Asia, many countries in Asia? And then unless something like this magnitude and magnitude will come back, will return, just let's keep our fingers crossing that it will only happen again, but we're not sure unless it all come back. Okay, but nothing that will ever happen this year or which have happened, like the COVID-19, the coronavirus, didn't happen before. We have so many other viruses before. Swine, the H1N1. We had the SARS. We had the Nipah virus. We had the plague long time ago. We have the bubonic plague. We have the sweating plague. We had the dancing plague. You see that whereby people couldn't stop dancing until they dropped dead because their frequency was elevated to a level to a level which they couldn't control. They had no control of that energy imposed upon them. Okay, and that was a long time ago. I'm not sure the year, but it ever happened across Europe, where people would dance until they fall dead. And then there was the sweating plague that looked like malaria that also invaded Europe long time ago. So what's different? What's so special or not special or infamous about this year that didn't happen before? All I know of this year is that we're gonna have to do some work. There's some work to be done. I'm not sure what. We're gonna find out. And for some people, not all of us, but for some, you will have you will have an opportunity to finish up what you didn't finish up in previous years, or to conclude an assignment. Okay, that's gonna be the luck view, or something else will conclude in your life, which is gonna be for good or for bad. I'm not sure. However, I do not foresee a very big magnitude of catastrophe. I'm not sure when it will come. And like always, it does come in sequence, gradually. It doesn't come in one go and then everything wipe everybody. No, it is slow. It is slowly. A little bit here, then after a little bit there, little bit there, a little bit there, and so on and so forth. Okay, don't have to worry. Just take each day as it comes. Take it each day at a time, and see where the tide will take you. See where the current will take you. Don't worry, dude. Don't worry. My goodness. This not, but doesn't mean that it's gonna be now. It doesn't mean the change will be gradual. He's quite paranoid, you know. You see his voice.
Our favorite conspiracy theory, not real. Yes, this planet is reaching the end of an age and the beginning of a new. Yes,
well, but
we
he
can
don't
save it from
understand how to analyze things, and he kind of just overreact, I would say. Yes, it can be said from a power figure they must comprehend, bring forth a unification of what I don't know. It's a gradual thing. I know the earth this year looking strange, but it's not different from long time ago. What I can say is what will ever happen this year did it happen before. It's not the first time here on earth. It's not true. Oh my goodness, and now they don't give us thing to just skip. People sometimes take use our goodwill to donate, you see, to donate, put people cry, children cry, parents cry, and when we want to donate, they do not accept $20. They accept like 100 to 200, 1,000. They only want a money, high figure, high digit, and this is not asking for help seriously. This is taking advantage of your goodwill. And I mean to provoke us into fear and hatred. I've been on both sides of this offense, so I'm not trying to be a hypocrite. All I ask from all of you is to ask yourselves this: record the amount of earthquake, lightning, storm. Huh? I never see so many as I saw in other time. I'm so sorry in other years. I have these symptoms in 2018, 2014, 2016 it started. 2016 up to now I have had symptoms. A lot of symptoms like headache, throbbing head, fever, non-stop fever, dots on the skin, couldn't sleep, insomnia, a terrible insomnia. And it's not this year alone. 2016, 2017, 2018. I cannot do nothing about it. We all cannot do, just go with the flow and then give the middle finger to all the aliens, all of them huge, all the slave masters. all those behind all this. I just don't care. Give the middle finger to Satan, that bastard, that planet of hell. I hate Satan. I just don't care anymore, you know. I don't care. What come will come. I cannot do nothing about it. What I can now is to wait, to prepare myself to change frequency. What's change frequency? To die. Yeah, die. When this body die, you're going to a movie station. Yeah, you're gonna change the station, right? And then you must prepare that time so that you're gonna not gonna take advantage of. Never mind about this bad, never mind about the light bad, never mind about the ethereal bad, never mind about the mighty, never mind about the causal body. What matters is my conscience, which will go on and on and on, just like the music. Go on and on. You know that music, yeah. It will go on and on and on. Never mind about this bad. Never mind about this mighty. Never mind about the causal bad. Never mind about the ghosty bad. It's okay. Let it be. It's not me. That's not me. I cannot associate for what I have. I must associate for what I am and not what I have. But no, the guy here gets so paranoid. Just let it be. Just let it be. Just relax. It happens every 5. Yes, get pretty lonely. Everybody's lonely. Some things in the air. Things is become worse. And why? Because the bastard is Satan. Is the energy of Pluto. Pluto brings forth dark energy of diseases. Satan of disasters, of bad fate, bad luck, tragedy. That's all about Satan. When he punishes, he does that. It's the planet of the devil itself. But when he gives, he will give. He will give good fortune. He will give good luck, this and that. Otherwise, when it turns, the wheel turns, and then it against you, it goes against you. That's it. You're gonna have a lot of bad luck on your life. And what to do? What to do? I just give the middle finger and I continue. I go to hell, man. I just don't shit care, I'm more myself. I don't know why I'm more myself. I don't care. Die. Over here, watching everyone fall victim to fake new lies and deceit. And that also goes for all the people who think they know that lies are real. And which ones are not. And the heck did we go from knowing that we can't trust what you see until yeah. And I tell you also this, do not trust the aliens, okay? Do not trust what you don't see. Beware of the things that hide behind the shadow. Beware. It's not just about TV, it's not just about not trusting government and politicians that we are aware of, but at least we are seeing them. Whether they shift or not, we are seeing them. We don't have to worry much about them. It's like we say, we don't worry about the dogs, we worry about the owners of the dogs, right? So, why care about them? Let them. I don't care. So we don't have to also just pick on the people here on the matrix. Pick on the aliens who are you speak for them. You are their spoken person. You are their informant. You are promoving them. So what about them? What about that which you don't see? And then lie to you. The liarchy lies, good, beautifully. And our politicians worship the false narrative. What the heck? They come spewing out from our lens. If your favorite theory speaks nothing about the truth of the end of the Mayan calendar or the planetary alignment, the planet already is aligned in duty. It's already started from a long time ago, since 2011 to the beginning of this century. The planet started slow to move because alien did that. It's all alien doing. It's not the HARP, the HAARP. No, it's something else. It's the secret government, the shadow governments. Nothing to do with the people here alone. Okay, so why you must rely on Mayan calendar for? The Mayas work for the reptilians. All those tribal people, shamanic people work for reptilians. Working for aliens as well, worship aliens. So why must we trust them? Why must trust this? So what about the Mayan calendar? So what? I do not base my knowledge on Mayan calendar or whatever. I don't need Mayan calendar to see that something is changing. I know they had a point because their masters, the reptilians, have passed this knowledge to them. Okay? So what's the big deal? Only because they do also here works for reptilian think that oh no, they are blonde, they are tall, they are very beautiful, look like angels, they have blue eyes, they have green eyes. Come on, man. You don't know nothing what it hides behind the shadow can mimic using mimicries or mimicries. I don't know how it's spelled, how to pronounce mimicries, and then they will do what? They will transform themselves, shape shift at will. They will come to you as a beautiful blonde, a Nordic. They'll come to you as a Horus, with a mask of a dog. They'll come to you as a Sekhmet, a cat girl, black girl, Sekhmet from ancient Egypt. Okay? But you don't know the reality, what's their true nature. You cannot trust things that you do not see. Mayan calendar, the planetary alignment. The planet start to change a long time ago, and he's outdated, poor thing. So you are outdated. I'm so sorry to break the bubble, but you are being outdated. Okay? I knew it since the beginning of the year 2000 already, that this planet is changing. Osan's coronal fled, and I'm sorry to say, but your favorite theory was most likely made up centuries ago in order to distract you from what's truly happening. And so this one, everything is made up centuries ago. The Mayans calendar was made up centuries or even millennium ago. Everything was made up, already programmed centuries and millennium ago. So what's the difference here? And if what we believe, if you want to be agnostic, what is agnostic? Agnostic is believing it, knowing that everything is possible to exist, and accept all realities, but do not follow anything blindly. That's what I'm trying to imply to people. But no, the Mr. here is Mr. Alienoid. Alienoid. You know, alienoid, the type of people who get very angry in the ego, inflated the ego when we point out their fault, that they cannot just trust aliens anyhow. It's just like fallen fake alien gods. It's the same thing. No difference. So who are they to talk about bad about our humans fellow? Like politicians at least are humans. Government at least are humans. Those aliens are not. Stupid. In order to distract you from what's truly happening. I know what is happening. You know, nobody needs to tell me, and I know more than this dude. I have been searching since the years 90s, the decade of 90s. Even before this new century, I've been already looking for the truth. In fact, I have been since I was 12-year old. But then I got distracted by find out a way to just to survive in life, study, helping out at the home, and then my friends, my sisters. So I got distracted. Later on, I would unfortunately marry an idiot. Marry, then I get more caught up with the metrics in life and the material world, that is family, children. The stupid aliens give me a configuration that it will it would it would just distract me from what really matters. So they will give you something to get occupied with, something to be very busy. And what's more, I think more busy than you be responsible for some people. If you are responsible for family, for your children, for your pets, for your parents, then you have no more time to think about anything else. So I stopped forward and search. But as my children were growing a bit and then getting dependent of me, that was the late 90s. I started to look for it. I would look and I would survey and I would survey. Even though my son was 2 3 years, the last one was 2 3 years old. Later came a granddaughter to take care. Oh my God! But I still continuing search and search and search. Finally, I get really I got rid of all the responsibilities, and then I got easier, more time for searching what I left behind. And then that's where I came from. That's where all the memories start to surface, all the things I knew that have caused me to forget somehow, some way. On purpose, they have done it on purpose so that they will distract me from telling the truth, from knowing the truth. Understand? And then when I made more search, then everything start to come, and the puzzle. I finally I put all the puzzle together, all the things, all the pieces of the puzzle together, and then I start to say, oh yeah, that's it. You see? So I don't see why I'm gonna change my mind now. I have been fooled by alien. At least on the beginning, when they start to follow me, I just want to figure it out. I want to figure out who they really was. Because I have been fooled by religions. Later on, I have been fooled by spirituality, who says that the ghosts that you see are all ghosts, are human soul, that there's no hell, and that's all lies. Believe me, there is hell, but you must be prepared to let it go of this body. There is a hell, but this is momentary. This is not forever. It's a lie. It's not forever. Once you let go, once you know who you are, you're not gonna experience hell. The part of you that's gonna experience hell is just your avatar, your identity that you have left behind. Just let it go. Let it go. Let the devil have it. What's the devil belongs to the devil. What belongs to the source goes back to the source. Okay? And so I have been fooled into believe that there is ghost. No, yeah, that's ghost at first. And later on, I knew that there's no ghost. It's actually devil, demons, and yeah, aliens, demons. You know, they fool you a lot. They fool you, and in that, certain religions that you really believe that those apparitions that you see are demons. They, at least in that they are right. Ghosts can appear to you momentarily, not all the time. You see, they cannot come to us because the gravity is different. Within 1 week, maximum 12 months, they are gone already forever. They totally, they kind of, their memory have a lifespan like a battery. And once it's gone, gone forever. There's no way to return back. And if somebody say, oh no, but I saw my auntie, my daddy mother, my daddy father who died 10 years ago. I've seen them. Are you sure that it was them? Or the aliens taking up their form and fooling you? Or a demon doing that? How about a copy that the aliens keep? Before you totally, how to say, before, when you die, before your light bulb totally, let's say, totally stop from existing, it melts away forever, it is gone. A copy of that is taken away and then is stored. Okay, let's see, a copy of, let's say, my auntie Mary. My auntie Mary died, and then before she's totally gone from existing. See, they will keep a copy of them. You know, they armazenate. They will keep stored because they will need that to fool the people who are still incarnated in the body here, if necessary. If they need something from you, they will use your one copy clone of your dead relatives. Doesn't mean that it's really your relatives, okay? But if they say, oh, but they know all about me, and you think that the devil doesn't? You think that the aliens devil doesn't know about you? All of us? You think they don't have our data stored? Do you think? If you don't, then you better continue search. If you are interested, of course. Age of Aquarius, my goodness. Age of Aquarius is the age of the devil. This Aquarius age, the age of Kalima. Who is Kalima? Kalima is a demoness on the Afro Latin America Afro mythology. Not the mythology, is a culture. Is called the Pombogira. Pombogira is a black woman who most like to wear black and white, or dark and black and red. Okay, is a demoness. Kalima. The age of Kalima. Aquarius is all about Satanism. And I come a fool here. Say, oh, age of Aquarius shows how much he's so lost. That's actually a magnificent. Oh my God. It's just like people counting on the eggs yet to be hatched. You know the egg? You cannot count on the eggs that is still inside the chicken. You must wait for the egg to hatch for you to eat it before you can count on it. My goodness. This universal cycle marked the end of 20. So what? He just want to know that he knows so much. Possession is not the if I want to be sleeping through. This is the desire outcome of where your future self is going to. Oh, you are working for aliens. So you are acting like you are passing a imperative order. You know, imperative. He's trying to say it's imperative. You must follow order. You must all all wake up so as to follow suit and then follow the rules, or else you all going back to the planet X after you die, and then you go back to all this hell life like the one we live here, if all kind of crimes, tragedies, accidents, uh, death, mortal wood, all the um, artificial disasters, no more natural, it's artificial disaster caused by aliens. And then the dude here, oh my god, um, pressuring people, putting fear. He talks about not having fear, but he himself is having fear. Just relax and send everything else to hell. I don't care anymore. No, I just don't care anymore. If I would come to across someone's close, my god, the ill-washed, the death, talk about the ill-washed. A close-minded person is the one who believes that only their possibility is the truth. You understand? A close-minded person, she keeps her mind or his mind closed to new possibilities. A close-minded person is stuck to a belief system alone. They are not like a free thinker, agnostic person who sees everything but follows nothing. It's just the transformer. It's not the follower, it's the transformers who believe they know all. Then this message want to reach these people. Oh, he wished that people like me wouldn't know at all. They just follow him blindly and think that alien is the savior. Hello, wait forever for alien to come and save you when the mass is here. Okay, all those who are carrying favor aliens and carrying the balls, the aliens ball here. Like I always say, it's better you take one very comfortable bed, a very comfortable pillow, and then wait forever, because they will not come to save you. And if they do, they will expect something from you. You know, they are very calculative. They will not give nothing for free. Free ride. There's no free ride for aliens. All right. So if you keep on work for aliens and then get all worked up, and then your ego get inflated because people tell that what you are promoting through your channel in your videos are too commonplace. This material has been here for many years already. All that this fellow put here is something that everybody knows already. You know, something outdated. When they are pro aliens, you are being outdated. When you are, let's say, not say against, but you do not agree with alien, you are being updated. Just like Cameron Day. I like the guy because he knows. He knows, and he had been there more than this fellow here. He had been there earlier than I in this kind of this kind of material about aliens. He has been searched for ages. Since the young age he had been followed like me. Me too has been followed since I was 8 years old. So who is this dude here to come and tell us what we should think? Who is him? He's just another brainwashed Brazilian man who loves to follow aliens blindly. That's Brazil for you. That's a Brazilian. They love to follow aliens in anything, even a mosquito that comes to you and then talk to you, they will start to worship that mosquito. You know, I'm also Brazilian, but I'm not like this. Thanks God, I think differently. So message want to reach. Poor thing. I don't want your message. I just want to criticize your message because it's too outdated, and you are influencing people into trust the aliens blindly. When I want to expose them for everything that they have done to my life, it has totally been destroyed by dark forces, by evil forces, by invisible forces, and nobody, nothing will stop me from saying, from express myself from all the hurt inside that I have been through in my life. Okay? Do you already got everything figured out? Oh, but do you? I have, and I know what I want for myself. Do you? Or do you think that there is something more to this year's event than anything we've been told? So what? My God, he's still continuing thinking of this year, this year, this year. So who the hell cares? Do I have to repeat one more time? What will happen this year that didn't in the previous years? I say 10 years ago, 5 years ago. Huh? What? Just what? 15 years ago. What have happened back then? That won't happen this year. Then so what will happen? Let it be. Just let it be. Let it go. My God, too much paranoia. So, I've seen, like I said in other video, I've seen this, I don't know, this vision here, but no, except the feline face, because this one is a mask. They fool you a lot. They say, oh, the cat goddess, because you have the mask. It's a mask. It's not a goddess. It's not a feline. It's an alien with a human in a feline face. I've seen her, but it didn't. She didn't come. She came like this. The face of a woman, very tall, and the dress was almost the same one that is here. Was black, and a lace black and a red. And she was the one who told me that they sent the virus. Okay, the virus is something like a black goo frequency that helps to elevate the frequency of the people. It can cause damage. Don't be fooled. It can cause damage. It will kill people who are not prepared for it. So here, and this guy here, can you see her? Same size. The lady was taller than him. This one was taller than him, and he was shorter. Just like this. And now I'm seeing this only now. I didn't see it before. The clothes were the same, and this cap was the same. They came inside the room. I went to sleep on the floor at night about 3 a.m. Very warm. Sleep on the floor. They came in through the door. They did not open the door. They came through the door. Stood above me. I was on the floor. I just kind of look, and they blah 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 blah, and I just and if we're the real one, I say yeah, yes. If we're in the real, if I were totally aware of myself, I would argue. But because I was in a state of trance, I couldn't do nothing. That they always do. They somehow they mess with your chakra or whatever, and you get into a state of that you cannot talk much and you cannot move. Purposely they do that. They are too coward. They don't come to you when you are in a full senses. They come to you when you half sleep. You know that state where you half sleep, half wake. Half sleep, half wake. Yeah, that's the time when they come to mess with your brain. So she stood there on the door. She was taller than him, and then she said, he say very little. The guy talk very little. The woman talk anymore. I brought the virus. It was I who brought the virus, and you all all of us has to prepare because there's more to come. And she was not very nice, I tell you. She's very rude, very rude. That's why there's the I'm not gonna go into this. Just think what I'm trying to say. So yeah, they are the ones sending the virus on Giant Egypt. And there's more to come. And then they have that person there who think that he get all figured out and that he know so much more than us. Only because he get into this material just recently and he want to argue with the people who are more experienced, more aware of all this subject. And we know what we're talking about because you have been through many phases, many stages. So we know better. We can have a better understanding of what's going on.